Hello friends, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new around here, welcome. My name is Jenny and this is our Houston Smith home. Today we are working on a little spring bedding refresh. Going to be working in the bedroom. My husband's going to be working some night shifts coming up, so I knew I would not have a chance to get in here whenever we really get into spring and do a lot. And I've been picking up a few new bedding items. So in the beginning, I just want to do a quick little haul and just show you some of the new stuff that I have picked up, and then we'll get straight into decorating. So I hope that you enjoy today's video. If you want a little bit of spring inspiration, keep watching. So I'm filming this, it's actually on President's Day. So kiddos are out of school, husband's off work. We're about to take our dog and cat to the vet for their yearly checkups. So it's a little bit of chaos going on. So if you hear anything in the background, you know that's what's going on. But let's go ahead and get into the haul. So y'all have already seen these pillows. I actually showed them a little bit back in the winter because I feel like the stores are releasing this stuff so early. Like Target released some spring items before Christmas, which is just insane. But you kind of, if you see something that you like, you almost need to grab it, because by the time you actually get the warm temperatures and the warm weather and you're ready for spring, the things you saw are already gone. But this one is from Walmart. It's My Texas House. I love their throw pillows. This is around $15 and it is the whole pillow. Sometimes it's just a cover, so you have to watch when you're looking on Walmart's website and pay attention to the description. But $15 for these. It's like a little lumbar and it just has the prettiest texture. And this kind of gave me the inspiration for my spring bedroom. These are the colors I wanted to do. I already have some quince bedding that's kind of this green color, and then I'm going to show y'all what I bought to kind of pair along with it. But these pillows, highly recommend if they're still available. They actually come in two colors. Let me show you the other one. This is the other color. I haven't even taken the tag off. Y'all know I'm the queen of not taking the tags off things. We'll just put it to the back. You'll never see it. I think I'm going to use these in my living room. I think this will be so pretty on my couch, but it's also just kind of that pretty green color. It has like the corals in it, the creams. The back of this one is just kind of that green color. But again, $15. I highly, highly recommend these. And I will be linking anything that I can from today's video down in the description box. Let me know if I miss anything. If you're looking for anything in particular, I'm happy to help out. But these are just a steal for $15. I saw this online and I grabbed it. I'm not certain that I'm gonna use it. I'm not certain how well it's gonna pair with what I have in my head, but let me show you what I had in mind when I ordered it. Now online it says it's a taupe color, but I saw all the reviews said that it really pulled more like a mauve or a pink, which I thought would just be perfect for spring. But it's a My Texas House quilt set. It comes with the quilt and some shams, and it's reversible. So let me see if I can get down to the back side, because that's the side that I want to use. We'll get it opened up here in a minute, but let me just see if I can get it out enough to show you. This is the side I wanted to use. It's just a pretty cream color, and like I said, it says taupe online, but I feel like it is just very much a mauve, kind of a dusty mauve color. But I thought this would be really pretty for spring. Not certain how well it's going to pair with those pillows though, so we'll just play around with that. One good thing is you can always buy stuff and try it out in your space. If it doesn't work, you can return it. I mean, I used to kind of be afraid of that, and I would think if I bought something I was just stuck with it, but that's not the case. If it doesn't work out, you can always return it, especially places like Target, Walmart, Amazon. That's where I like to shop because I know that I can return it easily. Now, this is not a big, thick, fluffy quilt by any means. It's just a very thin, I would just say probably more for decorative purposes. I mean, you could use it as soft. It's fine, but it's not going to be like a thick, warm quilt. So keep that in mind. We'll get this out here in just a minute and try it out. The next thing I grabbed, Target actually had some really good sales on bedding this past week, like for President's Day. And all of their Casaluna bedding was 40% off. I have quite a bit of the Casaluna collection. It's just top notch. I love the quality of it. I love the colors, the textures, everything that I've gotten so far has been so good. And so I picked up this little blanket. It just says a blissful double cloth blanket. It's a bamboo blend. It is so soft, very thin, just like a really thin. This will be great for spring and summer. So I'm planning to maybe put this down on the foot of the bed. I'm still planning to use some of my olive bedding to kind of tie everything in with this pillow. So look how well that is going to pair. This is just my inspiration for the spring bedding. On that Casaluna sale, I did go ahead and pick up a couple of shams as well in that same color. This is called the light clay. Sometimes you'll see it as light adobe clay. These are just some shams. They are so soft. They have the matching comforter and stuff that goes with this too. But I just grabbed the shams because they were 40% off, and these are outrageously expensive to me. And so at 40% off, I was happy to pick those up. Now during that Target sale, they also just had their bed pillows on sale for 40% off. Great time to stock up on those when you catch those sales. But I needed a couple of good ones to put in those shams because I just have a lot of like mismatched pillows. But this is the pillow I actually sleep on. Highly recommend this one. I love it. I've had it for a while and I really still like it. So I picked up 2 of these to use for my shams. And then the only other thing I grabbed, I think that's gonna be all, was just this little candle from Hearth and Hand. It's just like the little scalloped edges. Sandalwood and terracotta is the scent, but I just thought it was that same pretty color and I thought I could sit it over here on my dresser. I've got a really pretty little marble tray. It's Threshold Studio McGee, I believe. I thought this would just sit pretty on it. They actually had a taller size, which would be more the size I needed, but it was $25 and this one was $6.99. So I was just much more on board with $6.99 than I was spending $25 because this stuff wasn't part of the sale. But anyway, I picked this up. Let's go ahead and get everything unwrapped and get everything out and we'll play around with styling it. Okay, so I pulled out these shams and as you can see, they are very wrinkled. So I'm gonna throw them in the dryer and see if I can kind of get some of that out. I do have a steamer, but I just don't really find myself pulling it out that much. If I can throw it in the dryer and get the wrinkles out, that's what I'm gonna do. So I may actually throw all of these blankets and shams and stuff in the dryer for just a few minutes and see if we can get some of those wrinkles out. Okay, I kind of just wanted to show y'all while that stuff is fluffing up in the dryer what I use just for my base bedding, and this is what we actually cover up with and use. Of course, I just have a fitted sheet under here. I think that's the Quince sheets. I love those. And then I just have a really soft blanket like this in the wintertime that we use. And then this comforter is also a Casaluna comforter. Love it. It's like a linen blend, heavyweight comforter, super soft on the underside here. And it's just kind of like an ivory color. So I'm going to use that for my base and then we will build upon that. While everything's fluffing up, I'm just going to get this made up real quick. So I'm gonna start by putting this olive color bedding on here. We're just gonna see, playing around with this. Like I said, I may try a few different ways, but I kind of wanted to incorporate this green. This is the Airy Gauze quilt set from Quince, and I love this. It is so soft, so nice. I've used it in the fall, in the winter, and I'm hoping to use it throughout the spring and summer as well. Then I'm gonna layer in this quilt from My Texas House. Here is a better look at that underside. Like I said, it is reversible, and this was the side I had in mind. It's just a really pretty cream color with just the light mauve flowers on it. So I was hoping to be able to use this side. I'm just doubling it in half, and I'm gonna put it kind of on the bottom half of my bed and just see what it looks like from there. Next up is that blanket that I got from Target. It's the Casaluna brand, and y'all, I am loving this one. It is super thin, super soft. This is like perfect for spring and summer, and I just kind of want to drape it across the bottom here and just add in those cozy layers. The more layers that you can have, the cozier your bedding is going to look, and I want to leave some of that quilt showing underneath, but I just kind of want to drape it here, so you'll just see me playing around. I get a lot of questions on sizing, so for reference, my bed is a queen size bed. I do go ahead and get the queen size in all of the blankets, quilts, and things like that, and then I always just buy the standard size pillows. These are the shams that came with that olive bedding from Quince, and then these are the Casaluna shams that I just got at Target. I'm just gonna kind of stack these up. I'm gonna go with the olive color in the back and then do the clay color in front, and then we will put those My Texas House throw pillows in the very front, and all of these colors, it is just amazing how well they go together. So here is what it's looking like right now, and I think I love it, y'all. I really think it all ties together so good. I was a little unsure if that My Texas House quilt was going to go as well as I had pictured, and I think it does. I think it goes fine with the green, and I am so happy with how this turned out. I'm really loving all of the different colors here and all of the textures and details. I just love just the difference in the textures of the material, and then also the patterns, and then you have the nice big fluffy olive quilt, and I just think it all ties in so well. Now, some people are telling me that those My Texas House throw pillows are not showing up in stock for them. So a lot of that, as you probably know with Walmart, depends on your location. So some stores have them available in store and available for pickup, and sometimes they may not be available for shipping. But like I said, I will link everything down in the description box, and you might check. Like us, we have several local stores that we could go to, and so sometimes you have to change that location, and you might find it available in one of your local stores. I honestly don't do just a ton of decor in my bedroom. I don't put a lot out on my dresser or anything like that. So the only thing I'm gonna do here is I already sort of have this set up. I think y'all already saw some of this in a previous video, but I'm gonna put out a pretty little spring candle. This is that marble tray I was telling you about, scallop tray. I think it's like $15 at Target. Highly recommend this one. It's perfect for sitting your candles on. I'll see if those are still available, and then I'm gonna try this candle, but actually I think you're gonna see later on in the video I change it out to a different spring candle. I ended up putting this one in my kitchen, but I just love to sit out a little spring candle and then put out some nice spring florals. Also, I wanted to show y'all these. I may have shown you these already in a video too, but they're Better Homes and Gardens little matches, and they just come in this pretty little case, and they have the little striker on the back. So those are pretty to sit around and also functional. And then also this one is a lighter from Hearth and Hand. It came out around Christmas time. It's just like a brass color. I love it. I've been using it a lot, as you could see, but I'm gonna see if those are available. Ever since I got that, I have not been able to find them in stock. You might find them in your local store, but this is also that new candle I was telling you about. It came from Walmart, a perfect spring scent, and also I just felt like that color really tied in with the colors of the bedding, so I think that's gonna work a little bit better. And then let me show y'all the stems that I have in case you did miss this. Now, this vase came from Hobby Lobby last year. Not sure if they're still stocking these this year. I looked in my store, did not see them. Y'all let me know down in the comments if you've seen those this year, because they are a very hot ticket item, and I would highly recommend it if you're able to find them and you like them. I think they're only $15. Then these stems paired perfectly with that. These are dogwood stems from Walmart. I think they're like $3.99 for each stem. It's the Mainstays brand. These are really good stems, y'all, at such a great price. What I like to do is just kind of pull some of those down to have them drape over the edge, and then leave some tall for the middle of the vase. And I have 3 stems in this vase, and it just fills it out perfectly.
I usually get a lot of questions about that chair. It's just a vintage chair. It was in my husband's papa's barn. I brought it home, hosed it down, cleaned it, and I just use it. It is not very sturdy, so it's not really sittable, but it is just for decor. But I love it over here in the corner of my bedroom. I also recently got that large floor mirror. I feel like that is a staple for any bedroom. If you don't have one, give that a try. If you add that mirror to your bedroom, it really opens up the space and it makes the room look much larger. Plus, I just like having a mirror in the bedroom for my outfits and getting ready, and you can see how everything looks. I just really think that is something everybody needs.
All right, y'all, that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, decorating the bedroom with me. I hope that you enjoyed. Let me know down in the comments, what do you think of this color combo? I just knew when I saw those My Texas House pillows and I already had that olive bedding, I just knew that was my inspiration, and it all came together just exactly what I had imagined. If you've been around here long, you know I love color. I like a nice neutral base, like my wall colors and stuff like that. But during the holidays and the different seasons, you're gonna see some color in my home. Y'all let me know down in the comments what you think about that, if you like this combo. So happy you joined me. Come back next week. I do upload a new video every Friday. Be sure and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. It just lets YouTube know that you enjoy my videos and you wanna see them totally free. And I hope that you will come back next week. I'll see you then. Bye.